Hello Virgo, this is your reading for October 2017, and I've pre-shuffled the decks and laid out your cards already, and we will go ahead and begin with your reading. On your signifier cards for all the decks, we have the Two of Swords and we have the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, that shows me that you've been taking some time to you've been planting seeds and getting ready to reap the harvest. Things are going well, and you've had a lot of time to nurture what you've been working at, and you're creating more funds for yourself later on down the line. The Two of Swords can represent, some difficult negotiations at times, but there's, success is possible. And it doesn't seem like there's going to be any leeway, and it feels like it's going to be a stalemate, whatever you're looking at. But it can also be something else, as in when a relationship or another path to happiness is going to be temporarily blocked. But listen to your head rather than your heart. And so regardless if you're accumulating finances or you're working into some other blocks, you're definitely still on the path no matter what you got in, but it's just finding some balances within your life. This could pertain to both business and within love of the mind and of the heart. You do have the Lover's card, meaning that there could be and will be maybe someone coming into your life. Also can mean contracts within coming into a different job also, and something offered to you and that you would really enjoy. From what I'm seeing, just what I'm looking at right now, there's definitely something going on to the point where I feel like it's leaning more towards business, but there's definitely some little hints here and there of a relationship probably coming into your life. You got the Ace of Swords, which keeps popping up in a lot of the readings, and it's a thumbs up from the universe. So, you definitely have an option here to meet somebody this month if you are looking for someone. And if you already are with somebody, it's probably going to get better, and you'll be able to rekindle that. Or we can go into another lighter side of it, and that's work, and you're able to get some more satisfaction within your job. The Knight of Pentacles usually represents a younger soul coming in, but anytime you have a knight come in, they come in very rapidly and fast. They're usually young with dark hair, and they have a lot of energy. They also have an earth energy to them, which is stabilizing within the finances and material. So what's coming in and still can tie to your, you building and with the seeds that you planted in your crops and then within your life of what you're stabilizing. You do have the King of Wands, which represents an Aries type personality. This is a very strong business person coming in to help you. And so this person may be around you in your workplace that's guiding you and helping you take off. They are very strong in business. They come in, get it going, and they don't do anything mundane. They are the clean house individuals and just power leaders. So I love being around the Aries just because they make things happen. So you are around some powerful people because you also have the Emperor. So there's some changes most likely coming up too within your business, but that also can represent a new love too with the Emperor and a very strong personality. Strong personality as in, you feel safe with this person because they're good at what they do. And I also really enjoy the Emperor because they're the newness, and they tie in also with the King of Wands with a lot of strength. So you have a lot of male energy in this reading right now, but you've got some powerhouses in these cards. So that's meaning that whatever's going on in your life and the changes that are happening, they're going to happen quickly with some really big key players in there. You do have the Death card below the Emperor, but that just means that there's a new transition in your life. And what I like about it, and people just tie it into an actual death, I don't see that. There's a woman coming up, and it's a rebirth and a changes in our life. So you're transitioning into a different person, all because of what's been happening and changing within your career or within your your emotional life too. So with that transition, you get a blessing with a past love or a past life, and it's a wonderful celebration that's coming up. Again, with the Pentacles, the being stable home, stable life, everything. So everything that you've been working towards and building, you've created a beautiful place for yourself, and so you've got to really give yourself a pat on the back because you've worked very hard at it. So take a good look at yourself and take a bow, because that's impressive and you've done well. And the Strength card comes in and validates that. So you have really worked through some really tough times in your life, and probably didn't think at times that you were going to get through it, but you did. And nothing will defeat you at this point, and you're going on. And then the Fool card is your outcome, and I like the Fool card. When he shows up, there's a lot of newness that comes in, also a new job offer, but there's a lot of newness of things turning around in your life that you've been doing, but you probably started feeling that right around your birth month, and now you're starting to reap the benefits. And let me iterate just a little bit on the Fool card, you know, and it feels like at times that you had to start over, but now you're going into a whole new renewed energy. And you know, at this point in time, the money that you've saved and earned, you're at a point where you can finally go do some things, and now you're leaving, you know, baggage behind and able to just move on, because now you're getting some special opportunities in your life and adventures that are coming up. And you know, something that you need to know right now is going to be open to you. And this can also represent a young person leaving home, which would time out right with some of our kids going to college. But more so, I think that you have a major transition within your life. Your angel card messages, as I looked at these, are very beautiful. The King of Fire, you know, it's motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. They do want you to stay focused on many things, and you have to communicate with your vision. And sometimes, you know, you got to take that leadership role, is what they're encouraging you to do. And the key players that I talked about earlier, they want you to take and learn from advice from people that are creative, so you can really take a different look at a different stance and how to approach something. You have the Queen of Water, which is a tender-hearted, empathetic, and patient and loving person, and an angel that's around you. Relationships are going to be developing at a new level, which is all tying in, because you both got, in this reading, you got both relationship and finances, so that's nice, because it kind of took care of the whole month for you. But it's also encouraging you to take care of yourself and others. And then you got a beautifully positive card towards the end, and they want you to know, your angels, is that there's happy times to come. And get ready, because there's a lot of positive and optimistic long-term plans, and that's because you've done so much planning in the beginning with your overall card, and you really are on the right path. And what a beautiful way to end that. And I will talk to you in November. Thank you.